Hello guys, this is Football Unplanned with Club World Cup groups analysis, and today we have Group E with River Plate, Monterrey, Inter and Urawa Red Diamonds.
So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting group and we're gonna dig into it. But before we dig into it, subscribe to the channel.
So maybe just like usual, let's start with the theoretically the best club in this group, which is Inter.
Yeah, I mean, they are by reputation, let's say, the strongest club in this group, but they're coming off a very unfortunate season when they lost so many finals and league in such a tight way. But yeah, I mean, like, the team that in the group stages of Champions League only conceded 1 goal, conceded 5 in a final.
Yeah, and even some before that. Like something had been broken since almost end of the season, and suddenly they lost everything, even though they were going for like 5 trophies.
All of the things they just lost. They lost in the semi-final of Italian Cup.
Yeah.
They lost the title on the last match day because Napoli managed to get all 3 points in their last match, and they lost Champions League finals. So it's very, very unfortunate for them to have like a really impressive season, but to not come up with any of the trophies in the end. So they literally pulled an Arsenal.
Yeah, and the worst thing is that this was the biggest lose in the Champions League history. Like there never has been a higher lose than 4 goals
in
before.
The final, yeah. But I mean, the first thing they did is, well, they changed the coach. They got their former center back Christian Kivu as a new coach, so let's see how that will work. They, as well, many of teams were kind of active in the transfer market before this competition started. They brought in 2 players who are, well, not huge names, but they have like a big upside in my opinion. So like Luis Enrique and, well, not that coach. But yeah, maybe they bought him because of the name. I don't know.
Maybe that's
he was good for Olympic Marseille, and they brought in like Mateo Sučić from Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah.
Only one, let's say, player left them, and that was Correa, who went to Botafogo. So we will see him also in this competition.
In World Cup, yeah.
But yeah, in general, I would kind of expect of them to dominate this group, but you never know. Like, we so many times talked about like so many matches being played and Inter season barely finished.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, like you said, this season was very tiring and they have lost everything. So they might come to this Club World Cup like as a training ground for like new possibilities, new tactics, maybe
I mean, new
stuff
coach
like
to
that.
actually like put on some of his like ideas into place. I don't know.
And check how it works, because like this group isn't like the easiest one, but isn't also like the toughest one from the Inter's eyes perspective.
Balanced. Like they should play nice and easy, I think, but they can go through. And after that, it's a lottery, like in every tournament, and it's like only one match. There's no like repeat or like second legs and stuff.
Yeah.
So you never know really, and like there's like huge asterisks like with all of these like predictions that we do, and it's about which teams will take this seriously, which teams will just be there, because its timing is really pretty unfortunate, because like some teams from South America and North America are in the middle of their championships and they're pretty much going to be focused on that, I guess, and the European season just finished.
Yeah, let's be honest, like for South Americans, Copa Libertadores is the biggest cup.
Yeah, that's like their like holy grail of South American football.
Yeah, and for us, Champions League.
Yeah.
Same.
And basically, like, it's not even been 2 weeks since Inter played in the final of Champions League. You know, they have to play again, like, in a few days.
Exactly.
Like zero rest.
Yeah, like the thing with this Club World Cup, this like bigger tournament, will be that at the beginning, not so many medias and like fans, I think will be like talking about, but the more we will get, and the later the hype will eventually grow.
We will see, because like as we read, like they are now even selling tickets for like
$60.
not even 60, like for free $4, man.
Oh,
Like, and
it's like for free.
Yeah, it's like literally for free, man. In like US, you can't buy McDonald's for $3 anymore, and now you have like tickets for this. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's like some random match, still free freaking dollars, man.
Man, and imagine you're the guy who bought it for like 350, like it was at
that's
the
like,
first days.
Who's the dumbass here? But yeah, like we already covered this topic in pretty much every episode.
Every episode of it,
But
yeah.
it's like a reoccurring story, really, and it's just like more and more news about it is coming up as like the competition is getting closer to the beginning.
Yeah. So, for now, on paper, Inter is taking like the first place, so maybe let's just switch to the next club.
And yeah, now let's move on to some other clubs. And well, you have some connection with the Urawa Red Diamonds because their coach is Polish, so take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, just like you said, Maciej Skorża is their coach. Right now, he is also one of the favorites to take our nationals, but that's, I think, not going to happen because he's like really happy to work there and not to have any type of connection with our football association. He was
You can't blame him, really.
totally, everyone understands him actually.
Of course.
But maybe it's also like a matter of money for him. But still, like 99%, he's not taking our national team, and he's staying with Urawa Red Diamonds, which is a club from Saitama city, which was also like one of the host cities of World Cup in 2002. I think if you will see the stadium, you will probably recognize it.
It's like
it has
65,000 like seater.
Yeah, it
But
could.
What do you expect? Like the club is owned by Mitsubishi, so like they have the money, like,
And they have a beef with Subaru, you know,
because why the hell
and,
not?
and Mazda and Kia, like
Like
all
forbidden.
for me, like none of the fans drives anything else.
Haram.
Haram, not even like a Toyota. Yeah, but they are in the Club World Cup because they have won Asian Champions League, and in 2022 with Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia. And the fun fact is that that Asian Champions League has two finals, like match and the rematch. And in the first match they drew, and they have won in the second one. So that's how they won their golden ticket to the Club World Cup in United States. They also played in one Club World Cup final, but like the previous format, and they have lost with Manchester City.
Not surprisingly.
Zero surprise. And yeah, Maciej Skorża and his boys are pretty much well known, not only like in Japan but in the whole Asia right now. Fans are kind of hyped, let's say, and their biggest star is Watanabe. He's right midfielder. He plays on the right wing, and for now he has scored 6 goals and has just like 1 assist.
Yeah,
It's something.
Also, like all Asian teams also have like few interesting like Brazilians, and like Santana is their like best scorer. And he's been in Japan for ages, and now it's like his third club in Japan, and he's like regularly scoring more than 20 goals per season. But yeah, I mean
Even I remember Iniesta was playing there at the like very end of his career. Podolski was there also.
yeah, they
Like world
always
champions.
managed to get some like players. But yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I think they're bound for like the 4th place.
I think, yeah.
Like River Plate is really like
Another level, planet.
another level, and like in Mexico, like people underestimate that league, but they are really investing a lot of money, and more like European players are even going there and getting really good paychecks.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, they have more, how to say it, entertaining league.
yeah, and also like they have like fans that are crazy for football, like all of this, like
Of course.
Central and like South America, they live for football. But I mean, yeah, we will see.
And now the possible dark horse of this group, Monterrey from Mexico.
Yeah, they're like a very interesting team, and again, like a team who is backed by a multi-billion company. So they're backed by FEMSA, and they own like a lot of stuff, like with beverages, and so they own like that part of Coca-Cola market is theirs, and all of these things.
It's just Tuesday in Mexico.
Yeah, I guess. But we were talking a bit like earlier about Mexican football and how they attract like a lot of Europeans. And for some weird reason, Monterrey has a thing for players that played in Sevilla.
What is it?
Like they have like 4 of them, and they have like they bought Torres, who is there for like 2 seasons now. They bought Canales, who is from their city rivals like Real Betis.
Oh.
They now have like probably like the biggest star that has ever played for them, and like Sergio Ramos. I mean, he's like 87 at this point, but like even at this age, he like scored 3 goals in 8 matches for them. So
You don't forget this.
it's working. I don't know. And they also have another like Argentinian who played for them on the wing, Ocampos, and so they even have a Spanish coach. I mean, he didn't coach any of the teams in Seville, but in general they are like a decent team, I guess. Like they're not in the best form. They finished like this part of season in 7th place, or 6th, 7th. Yeah, maybe you're right. But we will see what they have to offer in this competition.
Yeah, like last season they lost only with the best Mexican clubs. Like every fan have heard about it at least once. So
yeah. Also, maybe they could make up for like a bad season also in this like CONCACAF Champions League. They lost to Vancouver like in the round of 16, like in the second round basically.
Interesting.
So, yeah, not the best season for them so far, and with the amount of money that they're investing, I guess that they would want more.
yeah, but still they are there because they won the Champions League.
Yeah, in like the last cut-off year, like in 2021. But we will see, will they be able to replicate some of these days, and will Sergio Ramos like roll back the years and start like playing like his prime self, or he will just, I don't know, get some red cards because that's always a chance with him. And to finish off the group, we're going to Argentina and to one of their 2 arguably biggest clubs, River Plate.
Exactly, arguably, just like you said, because like the debate still goes on between them and Boca Juniors. So River Plate got a place in the in this like Club World Cup because they were the best 2 ranked club in this like ranking of all of the clubs. So like last 4 years haven't been great for River Plate fans. Like we were saying that this club is here because they won Champions League and them, and then you see like River Plate and you kinda expect them to at least won the Copa Libertadores at least once. Well, this didn't happen, but yet they are there because of the ranking. That's what have saved them, but this can be like a good chance to remember everyone that they are still like one of the bigger clubs out there in the world.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to see some of the players who have already been in Europe and play like good roles there. So they have like similar to like the last episode where we were talking about like the fullback pairing of Alexandro and Danilo, and now in River Plate we're gonna have like Montiel and Acuna, like literally like the Sevilla guys, and also like Argentinian national team guys. Well, not anymore, but until recently, let's say.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're gonna also have Lanzini. They have a lot of players with a lot of experience, actually. So they're probably like the oldest South American team, and their best scorer is like a very interesting like Colombian striker.
Boria.
Yeah, and he's never been to Europe as far as I know, and it would be interesting to see him because he's like a similar type of striker to John Duran. Like I guess like Colombia makes them like in a mold, and like this is like a version 1.0, version 1.2, and let's go. But yeah, I mean, River Plate will surely have something to say in this competition. So yeah, guys, this was another episode. This was another group, and after this we have 3 more to come up. And yeah, let us know in the comments. Are you actually excited for this Club World Championship, or is for you something else not that important?
Yeah, and just like always, remember to subscribe.
See you guys later.